ancestral home from scratch. Until one day, newbie System get too angry at Leping. System yell at him that, how can he be this outrageous? In this world of sword and magic every day, he only know how to farm and fare, ignoring System's suggestions completely. How is this a legendary hero at all? Leping only know how to play with newbie points and exchange them for maintenance tools. He don't want to learn any sword skills or magic at all. System's various adventure assistance functions have no room to play at all. System hate it. System hope. Leping die soon by the Demon King, and then System crashed, and then disappeared. Leping was now free, and was doing farming to survive. And one day when Leping saw that the firewood seems to be running low, so he thought he should prepare some first. But he forgot to bring his axe back from the woods when he went out to chop wood in the morning. Suddenly, Leping noticed that dark clouds are forming with lightning. Leping said that there's no way at this time it will rain. But Leping don't know that it's not raining clouds, but it's a magic circle which Elizabeth used to teleport there. Elizabeth said that she finally found the legendary hero. But Leping ignores her and runs towards the house, shouting that it's going to rain heavily all of a sudden, and all his clothes and dried fish are going to get wheat. Elizabeth was lost of words. Leping said, luckily he made it in time, otherwise his dried fish and sausages would have gone bad. Wang Kai, an electronic pet dog for companionship, comes running towards Leping. Wang Kai run around Leping to play, but Leping told Wang Kai to stop it, because it's about to rain, so hurry back inside. Suddenly, Leping hear a sound. When he looks at the sky, he saw something flying in the sky. He asked Wang Kai, what's that thing in the sky? Elizabeth told Leping that he is quite dull. How dare he address her as something? Leping said sorry to her, saying he didn't see it clearly earlier. Leping was thinking, why did someone suddenly come here? Isn't the newbie village supposed to be completely safe? Elizabeth decided to let's verify first if Leping is the hero or not. Elizabeth threw the holy sword at Leping. Leping asked her to wait, but it was too late. Leping was scared. So he covered his face by his hand. Elizabeth was surprised to see that the holy sword didn't hit Leping and turns around and get in his hand. Leping consciously grabbed to the sword and move it like the legendary hero. But he returned back to normal, was confused that something suddenly flew into his hand. Elizabeth was also confused to see Leping. What's going on? The recognition of the holy sword Alpha can't be wrong. But Leping's magic sensing ability is so low that even ordinary soldiers surpass it. She thought, could it be that Leping is hiding his true power? Elizabeth was very angry. She made a magic circle and shouted that she is Elizabeth, the strongest demon queen in history. And today, she shall completely obliterate Leping, the legendary hero. Leping get too scared when he hear that she is demon queen. Leping was thinking that why is she here when he haven't left this place? Wang Kai was barking at Elizabeth. Leping told Wang Kai to shut up. Don't provoke her. Leping saw that Elizabeth used her abyss magic, and many magic circle appeared in the sky. Elizabeth used extinction magic and summoned many giant rocks to throw at Leping. Leping understand now. As Tai System said, the meeting between the hero and the demon queen is inevitable, even if he never left the newbie village. Leping turned around and threw the holy sword. Now there's nothing more to say. He started waking towards his house, but his legs were shaking in fear. He was thinking that, so far he'd been a newbie noob, but the final boss has come knocking. So besides accepting his fate, what else can he do? Leping grabbed his door and looks back, thinking perhaps he should be content. He have no regrets, knowing he could spend such happy times here. Leping goes inside the house thinking that in the end, he will return to zero with this home. Leping closed the door as he have accepted his death. But Elizabeth gets angry because what it looks like to her that Leping smiled at her and challenged her to come if she can. Elizabeth shouted that it's unbelievable. Leping is an arrogant bastard. She launched those giant rocks at Leping's house. When Wang Kai saw those rocks, suddenly, some commands started running in his mind. When those rocks were about to hit the house, Wang Kai's calculation was completed. From Wang Kai's stomach missile launcher and many more weapons pop up, Wang Kai turned into War Robot and destroyed all those giant rocks with his missiles. After destroying that giant rock, Wang Kai started barking again at Elizabeth. Elizabeth said as expected, the hero from the legend dares to be so arrogant. It turns out he rely on having an advanced magical tool with awakened sentience. She unleashed her power, and said that in front of her everything is inferior. In the sky it looks like clouds are going to falling, but it was Elizabeth's apocalyptic magic. Elizabeth said, she've lost interest in probing the hero any further. So let's end it here. The magic she used this time is earth recasting. A super laugh energy ball started falling from the sky towards the beginner's village. Again Wang Kai started calculating the attack power, And as his calculation completed, Wang Kai's mouth opened and a black energy ball started farming. When that black energy ball saw sufficient energy, then Wang Kai launched it at Elizabeth. Elizabeth easily dodged that black energy ball, saying it's useless. That black energy ball hit Elizabeth's super large energy and disappear. Elizabeth laughs and told Hiro to disappear obediently along with this land. But to her surprise, Wang Kai's black energy ball was a quantum mechanical black hole. It blasted and absorbed Elizabeth's super large energy ball and disappear. Elizabeth was too stunned to see that her apocalyptic magic has been cracked. Elizabeth was scared, thinking, what did Hiro Leping do inside the house to crack her magic? But little did she know that Leping was simply lying on his bed, all prepared and is waiting for death. Elizabeth comes down on the ground where Elizabeth was. She looks at Wang Kai. Wang Kai looks at her with anger while barking at her. Elizabeth started laughing like crazy. Then her eyes turns black, and she said that unexpectedly. In the end, it's she who underestimated legendary Hiro. But Elizabeth's hands started extending, her wings extended, and because more scary, she told Hiro to don't get too conceited. Because so far she've only used less than 30% of her power. Elizabeth powered up and goes in her demon god form. She shouted, "Impudent scoundrel, I show you what real terror is." Elizabeth fly towards Wang Kai with her full power, and Wang Kai also goes in his war robot mode to fight Elizabeth. There was huge energy blast when both of them collide with each other. 1 hour later, Leping fall asleep with waiting for his death. When his sleep break, he wakes up thinking have he already died. But when he looks forward, he saw the same things he had in his house. He was surprised that isn't he still at home. When he stand up, it seems quiet outside too. Leping grabbed the door lock with his shaking hands. He was scared, thinking that the demon queen wouldn't be waiting for him out there like a maniac, right? Leping slowly opened the door and looked outside. There was smoke everywhere, in that he was Elizabeth in demon god mode who has destroyed Wang Kai. She cracked Wang Kai's front screen with her big nails. When Elizabeth saw Leping, she threw Wang Kai's body and turned around. Elizabeth's eyes were full of killing instincts. She said to Leping that she is truly sorry, that she completely destroyed the magical tool he was so proud of. As she was coming towards Leping, he was too scared. He told her that it's okay. Can't they sit down and talk? Elizabeth said. Sure, they can talk after she killed Leping. But Elizabeth's head started shaking. Elizabeth thought that this is unbelievable to push her to her limits. Is this the ending that was foretold for her? And at last Elizabeth lost consciousness and fall on the ground. Leping was surprised to see her falling down. He held her in his arms and asked her if she's okay. Elizabeth's demon god mode started dissipation. As her armor was despairing, her clothes started despairing. Leping was too shocked to see it. He asked her that what is she trying to do? But Elizabeth's all clothes despaired. Leping got a solid nosebleed after seeing Elizabeth's naked body. After some time at night, Elizabeth was sleeping on a bed while she was handcuffed. But she was wearing clothes now. Suddenly she wakes up. She couldn't believe that. She, the demon queen, has suffered a humiliating defeat, and instead of taking the opportunity to kill her, Hiro imprisoned her. Did he do it to show his power to the world? Elizabeth gathered her abyss magic in her hand to break free, but her magic didn't work. Elizabeth thought that this handcuffs are another legendary class artifact she've never seen. Elizabeth was irritated, thinking how much power is Hiro still hiding. She looks around in the room and analyzes her surroundings. She thought that these strange things are definitely not simple. It seems this Hiro is much more wicked than she imagined. She underestimated him too much. Suddenly Leping enters the room. He was surprised to see Elizabeth awake. When Elizabeth saw Leping, she told him that if he want to kill her, don't expect her to beg for mercy. But Leping didn't even listen to her. He was busy thinking that the demon queen is truly frightening. But this is his only chance to survive. He must seize it. He asked her if they can talk instead. When Leping was putting the food, he saw Elizabeth struggling with handcuffs. Leping told her that he just used this handcuffs as a precaution. As she know how terrifying Elizabeth is, Elizabeth was confused. She don't understand what Leping is saying at all. Leping believed there must be a misunderstanding between them. He said he'll unlock the handcuffs for her now, and then they can talk. But what Elizabeth understood is that Leping is looking down at her, and he is saying sorry, because from the beginning, Elizabeth had a misunderstanding. She thought she was formidable enough to challenge the Hiro. But she is absolutely wrong. And if she want to stay alive, then fulfill his demands. Elizabeth was angry, thinking that Hiro is threatening the demon queen. Leping unlocked her handcuffs. Leping said to Elizabeth that since he've unlocked the handcuffs to prove that he really have no ill intentions, so as promised they should talk. Elizabeth turned around, thinking that the current situation is very unfavorable for her. Strong individuals know when to bend and when to stretch. She'll endure Hiro for now, but he'll regret his arrogance later. While Elizabeth was having all this thought, Leping was too scared. Because he had now free her, he told Elizabeth to take a rest for now. Sure, everyone is curious why Leping didn't kill the Demon Queen when she was unconscious.